Welcome to day 9 of your simple system. Back to mobility and flexibility again today. We're still building off the same basic workout. We're going to add in another exercise. Actually, going to be right before the end today. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled and we don't miss it today. All right, let's start marching those knees. Pull the knees up, stay in place. Really, if you can, if this is starting to get a little easy, focus on not swaying side to side. Right where you're at and just come straight up with it. All of a sudden you're going to feel that midsection start to work more and more each time you try to reduce the motion in your hips and your side to side sway. Keep your center balance the same and just keep moving the legs up and down, up and down. All right, let's take it back to those seat kicks. Remember, upper leg stays pointing down to the ground, knee stays in place, and the heel just comes right back to the butt. Working those hamstrings. Again, you may feel a stretch through the thigh. That's great. That's what we want to feel if you need it. Rock through them, rock through them, rock through them. Doing great, guys. Good work. All right, let's go to those arm swings. Open the chest up, collapse the shoulders down. A little slight variation. Take it when your palms are in front of you, keep them down, and as you come out, turn your palms up. Little variation there. Just turn the palms up as you come out and turn them back down as you come through. Remember, open the chest, collapse the shoulders. Open the chest, collapse the shoulders. All right, let's get those nice tight arm circles. Start to build those shoulders up and that shoulder stability. Keep the rotator cuffs healthy. All right, great work. Reverse them. With all these exercises, what we want to do is maintain the amount of time that we're working on them. So the timing that we're using today, that's the timing you should be using anytime you go through these things. All right, let's go down to the toe touches. So back nice and straight, little bend in the knees, push the hips back, pull the hips back forward. Back and straight, hips go back, hips come forward. You see, whenever you're in this posture, it almost feels like you're sticking your chest out. I like to tell people, just like you're standing in a military line, get that posture first and then just hold it and push the hips back. Again, you're probably going to feel a stretch in the back of the thigh and the hamstring area. That's fantastic. Doing great, doing great. All right, we're going to drop down to our front plank. So remember on the front plank, we're on our elbows and toes, straight line. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, all one line. Hips aren't high, hips aren't dipping down. There's no arch in the back. You could almost set a table. Fantastic position. Remember, core is nice and tight. That's really what we're working here. Everything through your midsection. You may feel it in the front, you may feel it in the back. Either of those are fine. That's what we're looking for. We need to work these muscles in order to increase your metabolism and keep you strong and flexible. All right, now we're going to go to our new exercise. We're just going to do a basic hip raise. So we're going to roll over, just like your crunch position. Shoulders are down on the ground, feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent. From here, you're going to take your hips up and you're going to push them up as high as you can, driving through your heels. Your heels are not lifting off the ground. We're going to bring it back down and come back up. We're just going to keep going through that motion. You see Dave here has actually pulled his toes up just slightly. That's fantastic. What you don't want to have happen is you do not want to roll up on your toes as you're doing this. That takes the work and puts it in the wrong muscle. So keep the heels on the ground and pull the toes up. That forces you to work your glutes and your lower back. This is a fantastic lower back strengthening exercise. If you ever have any issues with your lower back, you do a few of these. This will really help kind of loosen it up and help start the strengthening process of all those muscles you need to hold strong. That's it. One more. Great. Now we're going to go to our mountain climber. I know you loved it last time, so we're going to go right back to it. We're in push-up position. Here we go. Shoulders, hips, knees all in line, and we're just pulling the knee up and right back. Nice and in, right back. There we go. It's fantastic. Again, this is important in creating your core strength's ability to be used during the day. Right? This teaches your core to have to stay strong while you move. And that ultimately is the goal of more core strength, is for it to be strong while you're moving. That's when it really benefits you, and that's when it's going to stay tight and toned and strong all day long, so you really get the greatest metabolic gains from it. All right, so let's go through about 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great job, guys. Now you have 2 more sets of those, just like the rest of the days. We got 3 sets total, 2 more after this one. Get the job done. Great work. We'll see you tomorrow.